By the way, it caught me off guard because I'd forgotten that you used a picture of me holding those fucking juggling balls. How's it going tonight? Welcome in to another episode of LA Noire. Figured new desk. We changed the shirt and tie. And, you know, because I only have the one vest and, you know, the one detective-esque hat. So we'll do what we can. Just a heads up, I put another content warning in the chat. You can see most of it there. We're on homicide desk, so it's going to get a bit rough. But I will try, as always, to, you know, warn as best I can as we go. As always, you can find me at any one of these places up here, or the easily clickable links right there in the chat, or down in the description below if you're watching in the future on the YouTube. We have a lot to get through, so I think we're just gonna hop right in. Resume. I had to figure out how to fix my color, so a lot of these are, don't worry about those. But the color should be fixed. All in all. The Golden Butterfly. Okay, cool. I'm gonna remember if I turned off my speakers or not. Because that's a neat little bit of my setup. My headphones always stay plugged in. I actually have two pairs plugged in right now. I have the little ear-in-ear monitors that I'm using now, and big old cans that I used to use.
Got it, Skipper.
And I can just turn off the speakers from my stereo head.
He's my partner, after all.
What have we got?
New case. White female dumped in plain sight in the grass at the end of Hill Street. Hacks are all over it.
Oh yeah, the colors look way better. So as it turns out,
the first rule of police work is make no assumptions until you've seen the evidence. Skipper
the problem was I had HDR on, and the game was rendering in HDR.
Found the lady. It overlooks Sunset Boulevard. Let's go.
The capture wasn't HDR, so it was just giving me wonky, like blown out highlights and weird darks. This looks way better.
Buddy, you drop something?
When is America going to understand it's about giving, not giving?
But let's go. Another day, another murder to solve.
What the heck?
Did a decent job on the Henry case, man. Not bad for your first time back. Thanks, Rusty.
Still haven't hit anything.
Don't go getting ahead of yourself. That's one clearance under your belt. Now it's a new day with a new dead lady that needs our attention.
But no assumptions until we see the evidence.
Now we've hit something.
Right. See, I knew you were a fast learner, Phelps.
I think she's above us on the skull. The skid turns don't really work out well for me, do they? So pardon me, I'm just gonna... Okay, there we go. I was wondering where we were. I don't think that was the right way to do that. Good thing they fixed the car when you pull up. Everybody out of my way. Important police business. I said important police business, damn it. Slow down, I was nearly at a stop, my dude. Oh, this is a park. I don't think that's where the murder... Well... There it is. Found it.
Now, boys, you know as much as I do. I'll be holding a press conference once the autopsy's
Got the
been
captain's here.
I
This
have two of my
motherfucker.
finest investigators on the case. Fresh from
Oh, are they gonna
bringing
help
down
us?
the sword of justice on the crazed sex...
Captain,
Alonzo
aren't there
Mendes.
similarities between this murder and the murder of Celine Henry? And of Elizabeth Short, for that
So you don't
matter?
believe there's a crazed sex killer at large
Come on,
preying on women?
cameras.
Boys, be sensible. We have the greatest police force in all the world. with
Actually, I
the
think
greatest
mine's from about
scientific
that period, too. I
investigators
think
at
mine's
our
like
disposal.
47 to 53.
How can any killer...
They're kind of hard to date.
Be advised. We keep the gas chamber at San Quentin primed for the sons of Cain who've been
Is my
taken
car
from
just,
the
like,
lead.
continually hitting something?
Yeah, right. Any new leads in the Dahlia case?
Run along, boys, and let these officers...
I wish
get
I
to
could
work.
find a flash gun for
We
my,
have God's work to do
my
here,
camera.
and it can't be delayed.
What do we have, Captain?
Another woman sacrificed. Speak to Carruthers. I want daily reports, gentlemen.
It's him, the cop from the newspapers.
Detective, I was first on scene.
All right, well, what did you see?
You find her, Gonzalez?
Not me. A family out
Ma'am,
for a
yeah,
stroll.
ma'am,
I
do
was
you
first
mind?
reporting.
Can you show me the body?
It's under the pepper tree, this way.
To the pepper tree. I don't know if a pepper tree's a real thing. Ooh. So,
Can't be
I
much
got a
help to
new
you, Phelps.
wrist. I got my wrist rest in. It's all fancy and wood,
Here she is.
and it actually is more comfortable. Like my wrist being up high. Like I feel like my hands in more of a neutral position. I think like clawed upward. Like it's more. Okay. So this is going to be another one of those. I'm going to go full screen and describe to you what's happening. We'll do the body first. All right, it is another naked lady with very bad bruising and whatnot. She appears to have ligature marks on her neck. Her ring has also been forcibly taken off, like the other victim.
Cut on a finger.
Fourth finger, left hand, a wedding or engagement ring, violently removed.
All right. No, God damn it, Phelps.
The stomping angle in the Henry case. Was it reported in the press?
She has
Sure was. Every
Shoe
detail
marks
a copycat would want was
all
there
up
in
here.
the story.
her other arm
Looks like she was tied up.
has ligature marks
Does
around
at
her
first,
wrist.
but that would leave a mark on her other wrist too. I think her watch might have been torn off.
Oh, or her watch was removed. I would have guessed tied up as well.
Ligature mark is very...
Distinctive. I'll do some
Very
comparisons
wide,
back in the lab and get back to
like
you.
V shapes. But I think that should do it for us looking at the body. So get into conversation with
Similar MO.
To what? The Dahlia?
there we go.
I don't think so.
Celine Henry.
That's a closed case. This is probably another sad sack who lost his temper with a broad who wouldn't put out.
Are you a suspect, Rusty?
Jesus
Watch
Christ,
your mouth,
Christy.
Phelps. All I'm saying is we got enough to do without reopening closed cases.
Talk me through it, Mal.
Severely battered, on display. Footprints would indicate that she has been stomped.
Okay.
Size of the footprints would seem to indicate a smallish men's shoe. What size shoe did Mendez wear?
You finished?
No, I'm not. At a glance, I would say strangulation was the cause of death.
Can we,
I need to do further
stand
tests
back
for
up there,
semen.
buddy? Thanks.
Angry boyfriend. If they were married, they'd be at home, not humping out here in Lover's Lane.
Rusty's not a particularly great cop.
Well, we have a name. Can you run Deirdre Muller by RNI?
Data
Back in a second.
All right. Parent-Teacher Association. She wasn't
The motive was
robbed.
robbery.
This
Why
was
not
money.
take the money?
Yep, that's a 5 spot. Also, not what I think 5s looked like in 1947, but yeah, we'll go with it. I don't know for sure. Like, I'm pretty sure that's a later.
RNI says that Deirdre Mahler of 130 North Bonnie Bray was reported missing this morning by her husband, Hugo Mahler.
What'd I tell you? Just grab the husband, take him downtown, and work him over. Could have this wrapped up by lunchtime.
What about not making assumptions and going on the evidence?
And there's something near the body. Nope, god damn it. Are there other clues to be found here?
I think I've seen it all.
No, there's not. Okay. Yeah, I guess Rusty walked away. All right, let's get away from here. This horrible, wretched place.
He's good looking for a policeman.
That's a weird qualifier, but thanks.
Car in front of the hydrant, and I'll give you a ticket.
What hydrant? Let's head over to the Muller residence. Break some bad news to someone. I have no idea how that worked. Hey, there's a playground I drove through to get here.
There still might be some play in
I
the
like the
boyfriend.
color of that car.
I thought we were on our way to lock up the husband.
If it doesn't work out, that is.
Deirdre Muller has suffered enough. More than enough. You shouldn't make disparaging comments about her without even the slightest inkling of what she was like.
She was a woman, wasn't she? No, around about my third divorce, I realized women might not be the pure angels.
Wow,
we
Rusty's
imagined.
been divorced multiple
You're married,
times.
ain't you, Phelps?
Big surprise.
Don't make any insinuations about my wife.
Hey, she's a woman.
She's the mother of my children.
You're a father, Cole? But don't tell me your eye don't bend.
This conversation is over.
Rusty's trying to get punched in the mouth, it sounds like.
All units in the vicinity in any Central unit. 211 is shots fired, 410 South Flower Street. Unit that can handle code 3, identify.
This isn't a road, these are train tracks. I've realized my mistake. There's street crime to stop. I do plan on getting all of the street crimes stuff. Because it's fairly easy. Kind of do them every now and again. Just a little bump and grind there. Don't worry about it. My cop car didn't know what to do with me.
All units in the vicinity in any Central unit. 211 is shots fired, 410 South Flower Street. Unit that can handle code 3, identify.
This is 11K. Clean hand for 211.
11K, your 211 is at 410 South Flower Street at Scott's Garage.
Really, the hardest thing in this game is just turning around. It's very difficult. There we go, I've made it.
Tables are turned now, haven't they, boys? Hey, look, old man, we're sorry. Just quit shooting. The hell I will. I'm getting pretty tired of losing my weekly take to you punks.
It's a little much.
You ain't gonna last long in a tin shack. God damn it, they went down there. Damn them, this is a $30 suit.
All right, Rusty, we get it. You buy expensive suits. God damn, how deep does this go? Oh, shit. Sometimes it's that easy.
This is car 11K. Shots fired at South Flower Street, Scott's Garage. It's code 4 here, but suspect is down. I need an ambulance and coroner.
No survivors.
11K, roger on the ambulance and coroner. All units, 11K reports code 4 on the shooting at 410
You know
South
the way.
Flower
You
Street,
can drive.
Scott's Garage, code 4.
Well, we're getting close to almost halfway to them. Rusty can drive. Well, I actually want to make it there. It's the thing, after you do a street crime, you can pretty much just like have your partner drive. It'll be fine. I come in to double thumbs up. Yeah, because Cole Phelps solved the crime, and by solved the crime, I mean murdered everybody. Thank you.
Phelps and Galloway. Is your
I
father
figured
home?
new desk
He'll be home
will
soon.
change the
He's
shirt
not
and
looking
tie a
for
little
Mommy.
bit.
What's your name, miss?
No crime to solve if
Eloise
everyone's dead.
Mahler?
Why
we
does
come
this
in?
little girl have an old
Suppose
woman's
so.
face? Why does she have the face of a 40-year-old
Thank you.
smoker?
Could you have a seat for me, Michelle?
That's how women looked in the 40s. Young girls all looked like they were 100 years old.
We're
She's
gonna have
gone
a look
through it,
around.
obviously. She works at the diner. She has
He'll be back any moment.
she has 3 kids to take care of. It's not a clue, but you know. I figure use the intuition
Everything when
points.
he gets back, okay?
I have so many.
Don't
of them.
worry about it.
Little girl, is this your diary?
It would take a smarter man than me to connect that.
A size 8 boot?
Look, please. Size 8s.
That seems like a clue. So how's your day going, Jagboo?
Elgin wristwatch. Probably the same one snatched from her
A
body.
lady Elgin. Tasty, but their little seeds get in my molars. Yeah.
No sign of a wedding ring.
Uneventful. Better uneventful than bad, right? But I'm with you on like, I love like raspberries and strawberries and like blackberries and shit like
Is this
that.
about Mommy? Daddy is trying
Very
to find her.
true.
Please tell me she's okay.
I'm sorry to have to tell you this, Michelle, but your mother is dead.
Sorry, Michelle, your mother's dead. That felt bad.
Do you think you could answer a few questions for us?
But no, I have the same thing because I have like
Try.
bad teeth, and like they get like the little seeds get caught everywhere, and it hurts.
Some of your mother's jewelry was missing. Can you describe her things?
Ring, watch.
Well, not
I don't pay
anymore.
much attention to that stuff.
I know it's painful, Michelle, but this may be important. She wore a wedding ring?
She chose it herself. A rose gold wedding band and a matching diamond and ruby engagement ring.
She wore a watch?
Yes, a yellow gold Elgin watch.
Am I
Daddy bought it
like
for her
Elgin a real
birthday.
brand of watch that I'm supposed to know?
I had a fight.
It's like, I wear a watch, but I always buy like
Makeup
either a
present.
cheap Casio or like a smartwatch. 15. Also, once again, I love that Cole Phelps, master draftsman, can draw a perfect portrait of somebody in a second. This girl is 15, going on 85. Like,
When did you last see your mother?
Yesterday afternoon, I went to a dance at Belmont High. Mommy was supposed to pick me up, but she didn't show.
So what did you
he's
do
very
then?
talented, yes.
I was upset. Daddy came instead.
Why are you looking away from me, girl?
So you were hanging around the school for quite a while. What happened with your father?
I don't know.
Parents just don't
I
understand.
called and finally he answered. He came straight away then.
Your mom and dad are happily married?
What are you saying? Of course they are.
Also, her dress looks like it's made out of a tablecloth. Oh, you did the little eye flick away, clenching your jaw. I don't trust you.
They weren't happy, were they, Michelle? Did your father
Her
ever
dress
hit your
looks like it
mother?
was made from a tablecloth,
Just
though.
once.
Like,
She said
or
she
the
was
drapes.
leaving if he ever did it again. He bought her a brooch pin to make up for it.
I wish that was a
For
thing
her
that was still
golden
popular.
butterfly.
Or the wallpaper.
Thanks, Miss Muller. You've been very brave.
New clue, butterfly brooch. I got a feeling that's going to be important.
What gives?
Daddy, the police
Go to your
are
room,
here.
please, Michelle. I'll talk to the police.
Daddy, Mommy is gone.
Go to your room, young lady. She's not even out of school. You can't come in here interrogating her like she's
Your
some
wife
kind
was
of...
found murdered this morning.
Found? What?
Hold on.
But she
Found
opened-
is the word you're having a problem with? Oh, so by the way,
We have
that's the
some
dude
questions
from,
that we would like to ask you.
like, Lost.
Sure,
That's
yeah.
Greg Grunsberg.
Yeah, I'll do my best.
And, like, Heroes. Footprints at the crime scene. My uncle looks like this guy.
What size shoe do you wear, Mr. Muller?
Why do you ask?
It's routine, sir. Simple process of elimination.
9s, I think.
Because here's the thing, Mr. Muller.
Why are you
You
lying? to me,
lying
Mr.
son of a bitch.
Why would I lie to you at a time like this?
Small is it not? I feel like it's small, but it's like not terribly small. Like I think the
That's
average
fine.
is like 10,
The work boots we
like
found here are
10 or
size
11
8s.
for adult men.
Why lie about it if you've got nothing to hide?
Because I always get teased
But
about
I'm not
the size of my
100% sure.
feet. You know, small feet, small...
Always
Yeah.
been true in my experience.
You look at a lot of them, Rusty, where you're like, yep, you have small feet and... Now, fuck Rusty. Like... That's sus, Rusty.
You phoned in a missing persons report this morning?
Yeah, that's right. My wife didn't come home last night. She left around 9:30. Michelle was out at dance. She called me to let me know that Deidre didn't turn up.
Doing a lot of moving there, my dude. What evidence do I have? Husband, mission one for a pattern. What's going on? Going home repeatedly with no answer. He's thinking. I think husband's alibi I can use. He's practically shaking. You lying son of a bitch.
And you didn't report that she was missing till this morning? That's very unusual, Mr. Muller. Not to mention suspicious.
Maybe he has to pee.
Look, I
Maybe
was
he
annoyed
murdered
with her.
his
That's
wife.
why I was waiting for her to come home. Why, you telling me something different? You better think about leaving, or you're gonna have some trouble on your hands.
Oh. I got that one wrong. Huh, I guess, hold on, was the part I was supposed to ask, like, so I waited for her to come home, last night, so she left around 9:30. Oh, I completely missed the second part of that. She called me to let me know that Deirdre didn't turn up. I completely missed this part. Fuck. All right. We can miss one.
So you were here all night. You stayed in while your wife went out to pick up your daughter?
Yes, that's correct.
Really? Because as per my last email,
You
that
should come
is
clean if you're
a
having an
lie.
affair or if there's something going on.
Because
I told you I
your
was
daughter
here.
had to
You
call
said I
multiple times to get you to pick her up. Which is what I was trying to do with the last question.
So why did you take so long to answer the phone when your daughter called?
Okay, I went out for a while. I was driving around.
I
It's
was
my way
right.
of
I was just
relaxing.
early. I still maintain that, like, history of violence.
Your wife was beaten and then strangled. In your case, you have no alibi and a history of violence towards your wife.
That's not true. God damn it!
Have anything to prove it? After domestic violence incident. Okay, I thought I did. Good. You lying son of a bitch.
It is true, Hugo. You're a violent man.
I don't trust him. I don't
Try
trust
to keep a
Hugo.
lid on it at home, but sometimes you lost control.
That name's
Your daughter
real
and your
German
wife
sounding.
We're scared of you.
You don't.
And in
know anything
1947,
about me.
that's a thing. Actor always be playing bad people. I don't think so. I think it's usually small roles because I know him mostly from Lost, where he plays
I
the
know about the
pilot.
Golden
And he
Butterfly.
dies in like
Hugo,
the
and
second
how you
episode.
bought your wife off the last time you.
And he's
hurt
also
her.
I also know he was in Heroes.
She liked to spend money, all right?
But he
Dresses,
usually is like a small
jewelry,
walking.
her hair. It drove me
I
goddamn
feel like he's
crazy.
in Avatar. Blue people.
Do I look like a
Maybe
Rockefeller?
I saw Avatar when it came
Nobody
out.
likes a
and it was bad.
cheapskate, Hugo.
Getting hostile with us is a very bad idea, Hugo.
I'm no murderer.
Make some arrangements for your daughter, and then present yourself to Central Station for questioning.
You gotta be kidding me, Phelps. Put the cuffs on him.
This is an outrage. I didn't kill my wife.
Your daughter is in the next room, Mueller, so I'm giving you a break. Don't make me change my mind, and don't make me come looking for you.
A weird bit of like reasonableness from fucking Cole Phelps.
We should go back in there and bust his ass.
One, we need to break his alibi. Check phone records, canvass the neighbors. Two, we have motive of domestic violence, which probably goes for half the men in L.A. Three, we have no evidence tying him to the crime scene.
Hello, detective.
Oh, goody, a nosy neighbor. Swear to God, I will start shooting.
Yes, ma'am.
I heard the terrible news over the radio.
And you can help us with our inquiries?
You're that much of a
Yes,
busybody?
They had a row last night. I heard Mrs. Mueller screaming.
Did you see Mrs. Mueller come home late last night at all?
No, not at all. I did see Mr. Mueller put something in the incinerator earlier this morning, though.
I told you he was our guy. Now let's get this bum downtown and into a cell.
Look, there he is now.
He's trying to incinerate without a permit.
Step away from the incinerator. Don't let him get away.
Okay, but no shooting. We need this guy to make the case. There he is, officer.
Oh, yeah. I hate that I said booyah. I'm not happy about it. And what exactly do we have here? A burnt shoe covered in blood?
This doesn't look good, Hugo.
I can explain the blood.
Get him booked in at
Oh, you
Central
best
Office.
fucking
And
explain.
put him in an interview room. Where we speak
Also,
on
maybe
the
wait until the
and
fucking
inform
detectives
Yes,
drive
sir,
away before you
detective.
start burning evidence.
Is there someone you can call, miss?
I don't want home, and
You need somewhere to stay, Michelle. You have other family? Grandparents? Aunts or uncles?
call Aunt Helen, but she lives in Bakersfield, and
Ew,
Call her.
Bakersfield.
We're gonna get someone down here from Juvenile Hall to
I
talk
know
to
nothing
you in the
about
meantime.
fucking Bakersfield.
We ought to get some uniforms down here, clean up, take care of the kid.
Yeah, I guess. It's not the worst fucking idea, Rusty.
Isn't he the cop they've been talking
Galloway,
about on the radio?
homicide division,
Want another
badge number
commendation?
564.
Go ahead, Detective Unit.
We
Phelps
get
badge
Ray Pinker and the
1247.
technical services team to a house at 130
How can I
North
help,
Bonnie Bray
Detective?
Street.
I need
Send
an
someone
address on
down
a
from Juvenile
Belmont
Hall
High
to
School.
Look after a young lady.
Checking for you, Detective.
Roger, 11K.
Belmont High, 1575 West 2nd Street.
Thanks.
Five-star goddamn wedding.
Inform Detective Phelps that the coroner has a report waiting. Police morgue downtown when he's available.
Got it, KGPL.
All right, let's go check out the high school. Then we'll go to the morgue. And then we'll go to Central. They'll probably want us to go to Central and question Mueller. Like, formally question Mueller. That seems like a plan.
I'm surprised, you know. I didn't make the husband for it.
Always make the husband, fellas. 9 times out of 10, it's the closest person to the Vic who does the deed. God knows I've wanted to kill some wives in my day.
Lex parsimoniae.
What?
The law of parsimony. Occam's razor. The simplest explanation is
Fucking
most
nerd.
likely the correct one.
You know, you could have
Fucking
said that
Cole-
without getting
Cole
all
Phelps is a
liturgical.
fucking nerd.
I'll try to dumb things down from now on.
Sorry.
Appreciate it. Try this one on for size. Rusty's razor.
How's that go?
You blame the guy that's banging her.
Ah, of course.
Get out of the way,
Famous
dude.
Lex ignoramus.
Closes cases, Cole. Puts a lot of people away, that one.
Any Central Unit.
it's Saturday's the spring unveiling, Emmy.
How's
It's
this
the
game
first
holding up?
season
Not
since
bad.
Fabergrashing's over.
You know.
We have to go. I told you I can't
Little rough, but like, all right enough.
Busy where?
How are you today, C. Montgomery
You're going on another
Burns?
drive with Davy Gardner, aren't
I'm sorry, C.
you?
Monty Burns.
So what if I am?
Go, Phelps.
I'm
I'll
about
take the
to
car
catch
and
a
see if I can
pervert.
cut him off.
The driving's just a cherry on top. Come on, Cole. Put on the afterburners. I feel like I've only ever played this game with a controller. This is the first time I'm playing it with mouse and keyboard, and it's weird. I will say, it does feel weird with mouse and keyboard and not a controller. Shit, where'd you go? Get out of my way. Can't you tell I'm a policeman on police business? But how are you today? Hopefully everything's going well for you. I feel like he slowed down considerably in that last little bit. Oh, come on. I'm like phasing through the dude. There we go. Christ. That took a bit.
Car 11K, car 11 King, come in.
11K, go ahead.
11K, see the janitor. A green 1946 coupe registered to a Mrs. Hugo Moeller.
Coupe? Who the hell pronounces it coupe?
Joining the Belmont High School and
It's a
playing
coupe.
field. 11K, code 2.
What's your name?
Who's asking?
We can do this the easy way or the hard way.
Name's Eli Rooney.
You've been in trouble with the law before, Eli?
Second case of homicide.
What are you doing around here?
So, like,
keep
the
an eye on
story
Joe.
of the game really
Strictly
hasn't
paternal?
kicked in too
Is it,
much.
Eli?
Don't sass me, boy.
A woman was abducted here last night, Eli, and murdered.
And I would love to make you for that, you oaky motherfucker.
Well, I wouldn't know nothing about that. A woman, you say? I like him a little younger than that.
Turn out your pockets, Eli.
Now, why would I do that?
Because I'm about to break your fucking skull, Eli.
I'm with Rusty on this, which to tell you something that, like, I'm with Rusty on
You're under
on
arrest,
this.
Eli. You're in very
Fucking
deep
can't
trouble.
stand Rusty.
Get some backup down here, Rusty. We need to get this one downtown and into a cell.
I'll tell them we got a kitty raper coming in. They can roll out the red carpet.
Okay, game. Oh, thank you. It, like, wouldn't let me get out of examining that fucking butterfly for a second.
What time did you see the person park the car?
It really
Late
wanted
last
me to
night,
examine that
After
butterfly.
school social, maybe 1 a.m. I've been keeping a good eye out lately. We've had problems with the child molester.
Yeah, I think we
Eli
just
Rooney.
dealt with him.
We've met him.
Filthy son of a bitch. He was here yesterday
Goddamn
before
right.
the dance.
Was it him you saw park the car?
I don't know, sir. I'd like to say yes, but the truth
Like when they
is
get all
it was
shifty and their
pretty
eyes
dark.
move like a cartoon.
Would you
But
say
the thing is,
Rooney
like,
is violent?
it's
Yes,
really
sir, I
good
would say
if
so,
you
yes.
look at it through the lens of
Thanks
it
for your
being
help.
like 2010, 2011 when this game came out. With like high-end facial capture we have now, it does look a bit like wonky. Like everybody over emotes. But like back then, that was like a new fancy
Blood
thing.
and skin samples. We better get Ray Pinker out here.
A lot of people have pointed it out.
The overalls are stenciled HM.
With Harold it for this, I
Known as a
remember. Yeah,
mechanic.
like they put a lot of time
Wonder
and
what Eli
like
does for
money
a
into
living.
doing this. HM. What was it? Rooney? No. I was about to say, what's that dude's name we just
It's from a
arrested?
Chrysler. Could be important.
From a Chrysler? How can you tell it's from a Chrysler? Is there more I can do with the car? Can I? Okay.
This
Yeah,
is the
you-
car?
Yes, sir, detective.
Have you
All
looked it over?
Superficially.
Like, that's the thing. Like, this was
I was told to
really
wait for you
high
guys.
end for when it came out. Because I remember this game, like, made a big splash when it came out. Like, at the time, I really wasn't playing much in terms of, like, new video games. And I ended up in a GameStop. And I talked to the guy in the GameStop. I'm like, so what's the deal with this LA Noire I keep seeing people talk about? Because it was, like,
Phelps,
on the
back
sides of
1247.
buses. No, it's like right after Red Dead.
I need interrogation set up at Central for both suspects being
Like, I
held
think
in
it
the
came
Mueller
out like
homicide
6
case.
months later. I think it was
Certainly,
2011, not
Detective. I'll get in
2010.
touch with the watch
I
commander.
could be wrong about that.
Thanks for your help.
But around this time period, like I said, I like talked to a dude at GameStop and I'm like, so what's the big deal with this?
I say we make Rooney for this. I think we should lay it on him. He was near the car. He
And
had
he
her
was just
jewelry.
like,
the
well,
DA will love
and he
him.
kind of explained the facial
Even if he
capture
didn't
to
do
me
it?
and how that's kind of a big
Who
deal, but
cares
the rest of
whether
it
he
was
did
just
it?
kind of like hype.
You have kids, Phelps? He needs to be taken
For the best people
permanently
ever.
out of
Well,
harm's
that's the
way.
thing. Like a lot of
And we let
times,
Mueller
if you talk to the
slide?
people at
For a
GameStop,
while.
they'll
He
have
gets
one
a
or two
free pass
reactions.
for it.
Oh, that's just a lot of marketing, and it's
I
not
don't know
really
about
going to
this.
be all
My
that
gut
cool.
says Mueller.
Or
We caught
it's,
him trying to destroy evidence in his backyard, and that was
Or they'll
his
straight up
car.
tell you, like, yeah, no, this is going to
I never said it wasn't Mueller. Hell, he
Like-
probably killed him.
you know.
Watch it, will you?
Okay, Rusty.
I never said it wasn't Mueller. Hell, he probably killed his wife. Provide that poor kid of a mother. But he's not an immediate danger to anyone else. Rooney's a threat to every kid at Belmont.
He's a peeper, Rusty. We could pick him up for something else.
Really want to run that risk?
This officer needs help. Bank
I mean, to be fair, like,
and all
the
of
cars
Officer
all
needs help.
look
Bank of
real
America
good.
7th and all of the 211 in progress and shots fired. Unit to handle code 3 identified.
Oh, I definitely just hit the shit out of that dude. With the people dodging. Holy shit. Thank you for
Lonnie
the
is now
follow.
following.
Let's go. Thank you so much for following. Hopefully you enjoy your time here. The cars are immediately unpolished and run directly head first into the road. The cars all look really good. Yeah, to be fair, I am like finding every clue, answering every question correctly. And I'm just getting like 3 stars on missions because it's like, well, you did cost like $1 million worth of damage. Hold on, wait, did it just fucking disappear? Hold on, did that? I think that thing just disappeared. What the hell? I was on my way to do that street crime. Okay. I look away for 1 second though, and it all goes tits up. Damn it, I drove all this way for nothing. I didn't even get to murder anyone. Ever so gently hit that pole. But the cars all look really good. Like, the cars are all, like, real cars. And they all look great. Until I drive them. Then they all fall apart. And that's a whole different matter. Like, to be fair, cars from this era are kind of my favorite cars. Wait, now it's gone. And now it's gone. Game. What the fuck is it doing here? Like, goes back and forth on whether or not it wants to actually let me do this. Thank God we got to the thing.
Parker.
The car will be
No way
fixed.
I'm
It's
going
fine.
down without a fight.
Oh shit.
Drop the weapon, hands behind your head.
Yeah? Fuck you too.
Oh, buddy, you ain't surviving.
Put your hands in the air.
He's hiding in the alley.
Thanks, Nosy.
Give it up, LAPD.
Shimmied up a drain pipe.
Don't make me chase you.
Oh my God!
I mean, that seemed effective. No one survives Cole Phelps. Cole Phelps.
This is Car 11 King. Advise all units that the 211 from Mallory's Cafe is code 4, KGPL.
Roger, 11K.
I'm a
Unit
good
211 from Mallory's Cafe is code 4. Repeat, code 4.
Look how nice and shiny our car looks now.
You're behind the wheel.
Perfect time. I'm finally back at a friend. Hold on. First time, I'm finally back at a friend's from a dance. Oh, how's your dance? Welcome in, Moth. How are you today? Perfect timing to see me just absolutely murder a dude running away. Because if you're gonna shoot somebody, shoot them in the back. They can't fire. They can't return fire. You know. Oh. That's a viewing gallery. Staff only, I assume in here.
Phelps, Rusty, thanks for coming.
Can you blood type the shoes that we bagged and see if they're a match?
Sure. It'll all be in the report, but I'm assuming you want the details now?
Please. Cause of death
I hope
is
you had a good time
strangulation.
at least.
Correct. Take a look at the samples on the bench.
Oh. So we haven't really seen this yet, but there's like investigatory kind of shit. Which, that wouldn't make the V patterns. So that isn't the rope we were looking for. This one also wouldn't make the little V, or the wide V's. It's too narrow. So that's not the rope we're looking for. But this chunky son of a bitch, that looks like it'll do
What are
it.
the normal uses for that kind of rope?
On boats, mooring lines.
Correct.
Rusty seems like the
Although
kind of
Ray
asshole
says
who
that
would
they're
own a boat.
sometimes used as bell ropes in churches.
Interesting. It was the Pope. The Pope did
So are we looking for a sailor or a minister?
Well, in my experience, sailors seem to have the greater libido.
Was Mrs. Muller criminally attacked?
I mean,
No external or internal traces of semen.
Thanks, Mal. Anything else comes up, you let us know.
I need to get a haircut this weekend. The back of my hair is getting a little too long for my liking. Come on, Rusty. I'm not gonna take the ambulance. But yeah, occasionally you do have to do like investigatory shit when doing my hair and trim it. It's getting odd. Well, your big issue, you were complaining about your bangs last night. Like, I imagine that's like your big issue. Just like, was just trimming them up like work for you? You're right. I'll go bald. Nobody looks good bald. Like, versus the alternative of losing your hair, I feel like
Not
everybody
exactly the happiest
heads are a
of
weird
places,
shape.
the coroner's office.
Carruthers is a good man, a professional, diligent. If you're working with a pro, it's easy to overlook the grim realities of a place like that.
My
Funny
personal
job,
opinion, obviously, you know, do what
How
makes
so?
you happy
No, you don't want
and do it
to join their work
unabashedly
too
and
much.
fully.
The wrong
But
kind of man can get off
I think
the road
everybody
and
looks
grab
kind of a
around
weird
joint full
bald.
of corpses.
Rusty, that's
Make
like
sure you
something
keep
out
the
of a pulp.
eyebrows.
Been reading the same
It's
ones
even
as
worse
me.
if you're
I
bald
thought you were
with no
usually
eyebrows.
too drunk to get through a magazine.
That's when it gets
You know, if I close one eye and squint, you
Damn,
can
I
just
almost
about
got here
make
without
out
hitting anything. Nope, eyebrows are already gone. Damn it, Jagboo. Keanu in the Matrix pod. Yeah, but that's on purpose though. They did that to make him look more alien, which makes perfect sense.
You better not go soft on me.
But it
here,
works.
Phelps.
Or
We'll work the evidence, Rusty. Let him do the rest.
I'm probably wrong on the actress, but Charlize Theron in Species, they took off her eyebrows to make her look more alien.
Are they ready?
Bowlers in 2 and the perverts in 1. Get in there and get a conviction.
But yeah, no, like eyebrows like are so emotive and necessary. It's like
Yeah, I'm thinking of moving up to a 45. I want to put him
Captain.
down to 1 round.
We were on our way to interview Eli Rooney.
Yes, Phelps, I know. This particular fiend is an old acquaintance. I have tried to reaffirm his belief in a wrathful and terrible God. Whichever way it goes, I'll be dealing personally with him.
okay. Once again, I hate to say it, I agree with the captain on this. I want to do the other interrogation first. There's
Thinking of
two of
moving
them.
up to a 45. I want to stop him with 1 round.
All right, Mr. Mueller.
Here's where we stand, Hugo. Your next-door neighbor heard screaming coming from your house. You were burning your blood-stained shoes. You have no one who can confirm your whereabouts last night. Your daughter says you're a violent man. We have everything we need to send you to death row, and all you have to say for yourself is, I didn't do it.
I swear I didn't kill
To
him.
be fair, like,
Give me that lie test. I can prove
it's
it.
incredibly difficult to prove you didn't do something. Like, if there's any amount of
Why did
like,
you burn your
evidence
shoes,
against you,
Hugo?
it's like
Because
you
I knew
can't
you'd never
prove a
believe me.
negative, you know? He's looking around, but he's kind of jittery. Remove an answer. Yeah, like the only way to find the person who did it. I know, Amnesty International, I think it is. They actually have like a policy where they will, it's either true or doubt. I don't. Here's where we stand here. I didn't kill her. Give me that lie test. I can prove it. Why did you burn her? Because I knew you'd never believe me. I mean, yeah, that's fair.
Believe what?
It's rabbit's blood.
But yeah, Amnesty International, I think, or
The guy
one
at
of the
work brought
like
him in and I helped him
clemency,
skin him.
like find the people who actually did the crime that other people have been convicted for.
You know anything about
groups
ropes?
Actually,
Hugo?
like have said multiple
That's the
times
next
in
man.
interviews and stuff like that. That like
I was a scout. I learned some more in the
evidence
Army.
is great. That somebody has like an alibi that's rock solid or like proof that they didn't do it. The only surefire thing is finding who did it. Which also says something about our legal system. But like, I can't remember what it has. Rabbit's blood. Someone help them skin them. Know anything about ropes? The scout learned some more in the army.
You learned to strangle with the rope in the army?
With rope, with my bare hands, but mainly with wire. I learned a lot of things in the army, but I still didn't kill my wife.
I learned how to kill my wife in the army. I mean, I didn't kill my wife.
If I had to, I would use a triple braid. Less flex, easier to control.
Oh, that doesn't.
We found your wife's car. Someone parked it at the school late last night. Do you have anything to say about that?
It wasn't me.
Where do you keep your work clothes?
I keep them at work in my locker.
So you don't keep them.
Enough lies, Hugo. Your overalls put you at the scene of the crime last night.
Textures look a little
My
weird
overalls are in the
sometimes
laundry
because everything
of
looks
my
a little
house.
too smooth. Because we found your overalls.
Green overalls, bloodstained, with the initials HM found in the trunk of your wife's car.
They can't be mine.
Why, Hugo? Because if they were yours, they'd be in the incinerator too?
I mean, isn't it a good defense if you said, yeah, I would have burnt that shit already? Like,
Your
is
wife
that a
was
good
beaten with a
is that a
tire
good defense
iron,
if you're talking to
Hugo.
the cops
An
and you're like, yeah, I
appropriate
didn't do the
choice of
shit.
tool
You wouldn't have
for
found the evidence if I did because I would
I
have
know nothing
already
about any
destroyed it.
Tire iron.
I'm not stupid. Like, for a mechanic, I know nothing about any tire iron. Really? You're. I feel like
You're
you know
lying,
something
Hugo.
about tire iron.
You're gonna have to come clean on this.
You got no proof.
This is a very frustrating one.
Your wife drove a Chevrolet, Hugo. What make of car do you drive?
A Chrysler Airflow.
Guilty.
So I guess that explains why the tire iron that killed your wife came from a Chrysler.
That also doesn't make sense to me. Because if you're going to use a tire iron to murder your wife, why not use the tire iron in her car already? Right? Nope.
Keep talking. Someday you'll say something intelligent. Guy gave his wife a
Right?
tap.
Like, why not use
look
the
like
tire
you've had it rough.
iron at the scene?
See me asking for your sympathy, boy?
I want to put him in the electric chair already.
You're down on your luck, Eli.
Hey, there's one of those gross bits you
Had
might want
worse.
to not listen
My
to
family
if you're
road
sensitive
killed
about
during the Dust Bowl.
this
But
obvious
you have a
topic
job.
that's going to come
A
up.
parolee has to have a job, correct?
I had me a job down in San Pedro. I'm looking for something new.
Which this guy's an actor too that like I feel like is recognizable.
This place you worked have a name?
Hennessy Marine. You can't miss the place. Big yellow letters, HM out front.
They give you any workwear, Eli?
Big yellow letters say HM.
Green coverall. Dang thing was hot. Felt like I was back in the pen wearing it.
Access to braided rope.
You ever
Works at a
tie up
marine
any of
place.
your victims,
I'm kind of
Eli?
liking him for this.
It's not a nice thing to go calling them.
What would you call them?
I can't say. I learned a long time ago not to go talking about the things I like. Talking about it just seems to get people's dander up.
Answer the goddamn question, Rooney, before I brain you.
See what I mean? Short answer is yes.
You have any preference regarding rope, Eli?
I know a good rope from a bad rope, if that's what you mean. That's not what you mean, is it?
Can Rusty brain this dude, please?
Any old rope will do me fine.
Oh, that is a fucking direct stare. Like he is like right into.
Homeboy like you, Eli, must prefer McGay for roping. Am I right?
I prefer braid. Tie, hitch, and braid. It stays tight.
I know Jack and shit about
You
ropes.
killed Mrs. Muller and stole her jewelry.
That ain't so. I ain't done nothing like that.
mean, I found the butterfly thing on him, didn't I? Silver, showing like that. Wait. I found the, like, we found
You're a liar, Eli. You needed the money, so you killed her.
Like, that seems like...
I've been around some, son. You got some
Like,
evidence that proves I stole that butterfly from that woman?
No, I don't have anything that proves he stole it, just that he had it. What, like 4 actors from Mad Men in this? Yeah, something like that. Like Cole Phelps, I know, is definitely from Mad Men.
You're off the hook for now.
I know a couple other, like, smaller bit parts people show up.
You have no job.
Prove he stole
and nowhere to live by the
that he
smell of
had
things. And you need money. You've been in trouble before, Eli. Who do you think a jury
I ain't
will
watched Mad
believe?
Men in a while.
I've been
really
in trouble for
go
other
back through
things,
that.
but I ain't never killed no one.
My phone keeps vibrating in my
I
pocket.
saw that car coming to the parking lot late last night. Man got changed there and then put his coveralls in the trunk. I saw him drop the butterfly in the lamplight and he strolled out, cool as you like. And I went over and I picked it up.
So who are we thinking? We thinking Rooney for this or Mueller? We can charge either of them. I think that all the Mueller stuff seems real circumstantial. Everyone. I agree on that too. But we only can charge one. Like... I'm kind of leaning towards Rooney because he is just the slimiest. Because all of the husband stuff seems pretty circumstantial. It's like, well, yeah, why? Like I said, why would you use the tire iron from your car, not the tire iron from your wife's car? Why would you wear your work overalls and then leave them in the car when you have an incinerator at home and you're clearly willing to burn evidence? The fact that he tried to burn the evidence right when the cops were outside, not. Like, all of that kind of makes me feel like it's all, like, kind of a red herring. I remember there's something wonky about the homicide cases, to be fair. But I don't remember exactly what it is. And to be fair, I don't remember it being particularly clear. Go with your guy. Oh, my gut is
Eli Rooney.
Sergeant
I'm
Eli
charging
Rooney.
you with the first-degree murder of Deirdre Muller.
You want to put me back in the stir that badly, boy? You go ahead and try. I'll beat that rat. I ain't a killer.
I don't think the evidence is great for Eli, but he's gross enough where I don't want him, like... Okay, Rusty. I mean, generally, I'm usually against, like, police brutalizing suspects and whatnot, but...
Phelps, Galloway.
You know.
Congratulations are at hand. Drink, boys? I think you'll receive a commendation for this one, gentlemen. In the meantime, I'll speak to the DA about expediting the passage of the case. We need swift and merciless justice for poor Deirdre.
I don't understand commendations. Like, I know they're, like, some kind of, like, pat on the back kind of thing for cops, but, like, I don't fully understand. We missed a clue. Hey, but 4 stars because I didn't destroy, like, $5 grand worth of stuff. There's a warm welcome from Captain Donnelly and the district attorney. Hell yeah. But, it's another case down. Let's go ahead and hop into the next one. Cancel stream, we missed a clue. We missed a clue and we've got a question wrong. Like, I've literally been knocking these out of the park. Which I'm surprised at. Do we find out if we were right? No. Like, that's one of the frustrating things about a lot of the homicide cases. You don't really find out if you're right or wrong. And I remember that has something to do with something coming up. But let's go with another murder. Or, I guess, a military flashback first.
Phelps, we captured 2 regular army.
Lieutenant!
Phelps, we've been over this. That sniper barely missed you back on the beach. Until the mission is over, there'll be no more saluting or signs of rank.
I'm in charge here, Medier!
Do you wish to interrogate the prisoners?
No, they're beat. Why they look so sullen?
You're wondering why we haven't killed them yet. There is no greater shame than being taken prisoner.
Get this, Golden Boy actually seems to know what he's doing.
no kai so to, namae nana tekutsu. Kishima, nane-sama dato. Umutarunda.
See that, boys? He slapped that Jap right upside the head.
It was merely to remind him of his place. His shame was the tone of voice that he used with a superior. I respect the Japanese, Corporal.
Respect, we're here to kill the sons of bitches.
Do you know why we are fighting the Japanese, Private?
With respect, sir, these bastards attacked Pearl Harbor.
And why did they attack Pearl, Private?
Because they hate the U.S. of A. and our way of life.
This
They
feels
attacked
a little
the U.S. because we
ham-fisted.
cut off their oil. What would we do if another country denied us the gas to run our cars?
Like, I feel like they made everyone who isn't Cole Phelps is like a caricature of the time period. Like, nobody else really has as much, like, nuance to them.
Ah, Phelps. I was just discussing with Finbar here how well you were doing. Have a seat.
Finbar.
Yeah, my real name. You can just forget all about it.
You boys have a new case. A poor Hispanic woman murdered near City Hall and left lying naked in an alleyway.
Why are they always naked?
Another naked woman, sir?
Yes. We seem to have had quite a run of them since the Dahlia fiends first struck.
Phelps is politely trying to hint that he thinks the Mendez case is hokey.
Well, young Phelps, you win some and you lose some in police work.
You're happy with the
Like, to be
lowercase, sir?
fair, I do
Over
think
the
there's
moon,
kind of a
boys.
problem with the homicide
DA
desk.
couldn't
That, like,
be more
every
pleased
case is a
with the
naked
evidence,
woman.
The witness. And the
Like,
lack of an alibi.
if I remember correctly, I think every case
Get
in
out there and
homicide
trust me
is a
on
naked woman. Which is a bit much. Fucking cold, didn't even get to order coffee. Shit. So, I've been watching Jack Reacher lately, and I just got to episode 6 of the current season. Like, I'm up to date, other than I think it came out today, so I'm not full.
You have the address?
It's the alley off Aliso between Los Angeles and Alameda.
You're kidding. The next one will be opposite Central Station.
Count
But-
yourself lucky.
I really
Most
hate
guys
how
get killed
in
when
movies
they
and
get so
TV,
close to their death.
like, people will
Yeah,
meet at a diner
it means they can pop in to
and
hit
just
the
be like,
office supply of hooch whenever they need it.
You know,
not
that
eat
ain't a
their
bad
food,
idea.
or
That is
like
not a bad
they'll be in like
idea at all.
mid-conversation, and be like,
This
well,
officer needs help. Bank of America, 7th and Olive. Officer
let's
needs help.
let's get a
Bank of
move
America,
on
7th
and
Olive at 211 in progress and shots fired. Unit to handle code 3 identified.
let's get a move on and go, see this person, and they'll just get up and leave. And it's like, yeah, they threw some money on the table. They didn't ask for a check, so they just kind of are assuming it how much it costs with like tax and like tip and all that. And usually it's like, oh, they ordered coffee and they put down a 20. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. That's a generous tip. But it always annoys me because it's like, no, I sat down to eat. Pardon me, gentlemen. But yeah, that like bugs the shit out of me. This is like, at least in Reacher, they kind of lampshade that a little bit by like they'll walk out with a to-go bag, you know. Like I can appreciate that. Like they'll walk out and it's like they have a bag full of food and it's like, all right, you can eat that later, I guess. You know, 'cause I love diners. I do.
This officer needs help.
But
Bank of America, 7th and
that's a
Olive.
waste.
Officer needs help. Bank of America, 7th and Olive at 211 in
I
progress.
turned too
and
early.
shots fired.
I was doing
Unit to
so
handle
well.
code 3 identified.
Car 11K responding.
fuck that
Go
up.
ahead.
Oh, good, that won't get
What's the
annoying.
situation? Half a dozen shooters, sir. Cold-blooded sons of bitches. Real
Kind of what it
professionals.
sounds like in my head
What
all
do
the
you mean?
time.
Witnesses say they bounced in, aced the guards, and went straight downstairs. Christ knows who they're working for, but whatever's in that vault, they want it bad.
gives me a stronger gun. Shotgun.
Move it inside. We've got to clear out the bottom floor.
Come on, make a push for the building.
I couldn't remember what button would cover for a second. Yep. Nap for tonight is to try it out, but I have not yet. I was about to ask, like, what happened? Mine isn't too bad as long as there's sound around me. When it's quiet, it gets kind of unbearable.
7th and Olive. Officer needs help. Bank of America, 7th and Olive, at 211 in progress and shots fired.
You know? Like, if there's sound around me, I can ignore it.
What's the situation?
If it's quiet.
Half a dozen shooters, sir.
Which is why, like,
Cold-blooded
I have to
sons of
sleep with, like, a
bitches.
TV
Real
on.
professionals.
What do you mean?
Witnesses say they
It
bounced
does
in,
make
aced
sleeping
the guard, and went straight downstairs. Christ knows who they're working for, but whatever's in that vault, they want it bad.
Now I want diner food. Shit. I won't be able to go to I would like a shotgun, please. Thank you.
Move it inside. We've got to clear out the bottom floor.
Come on, make a push for the building.
If I knew the range would be like it is, I would have brought a different weapon.
45.
Stay in there.
I'll cover you.
Here, you duck hunt son of a bitch.
I got him. Kill a cop. He's limping.
Hold on, I need something real quick. There we go.
They blocked the goddamn stairs. Detective, take the elevator.
All right, I'll
Just
wait
casually take the elevator.
Don't give them a chance to regroup.
Wish me luck.
Oh.
Buddies upstairs are dead. That leaves you, pal.
I got a podcast going. I do that when I travel. I used to do that when I traveled because I didn't like, how are you not dead? Okay, I guess I won't have my hat back.
Light him up!
Just you and me. You can live to tell the tale. That's it.
There we go.
That's all of
It wouldn't let me pick up my hat. I'm not too picky about sleep, so, like, the light doesn't bother me too much. But... show your support. Buy war
Car
bonds.
11K. Shots fired, suspects are down. We're code 4 here, but I need an ambulance at Bank of America. 7th and Olive. Notify coroner and detective headquarters.
But on the real, fuck Bank of America.
Roger on your ambulance, 11K.
You know
All
what
units,
it is.
code 4 on the 211 and Bank of America. Code 4.
You drive. I need to go over the case notes.
I don't even think we've made it to the case yet. But yeah, no, I generally, it's usually this monitor even that's on when I sleep. But yeah, no, I need something in the background. If I travel, I'll wear
Detectives,
headphones.
they're ready to start the
listen
show.
a podcast.
I'll take you through.
Also because of, like, a non-zero amount of time, I am also, like, sharing a Stream cam is all set up for sleeping stream.
Oh, for Christ's sake.
Brothers, Pinker?
It's not
Cause
not
of
set
death
up
is pretty
for it,
apparent.
but it's not set up for
We
it.
thought we'd best wait for you.
Yeah.
When you're ready.
So once again, we're going to go to face cam real quick for the up close. All right, we are looking at her
Kiss
lower
the
torso.
blood, BD.
Written in lipstick again on her torso is kiss the blood BD, which I would assume means Black Dahlia. She has a big laceration like right here. Ligature marks around her neck. Oh, it's definitely a pattern. A big cut right here. Covered in blood. And unfortunately flies. A couple cuts up on her higher arm as well. And her ring looks like a degloving injury.
Another wedding ring torn from
Oh
the
yeah, now
finger.
that looks like a degloving
Skin
injury.
under the fingernails.
Which, don't look that up. Like, if you don't know what a degloving injury is, consider yourself lucky. It's horrifying. I've always heard about them as a person who works in industrial. Oh my
Lacerations on the
god!
neck would indicate a great
A bunch
deal
of blood
of
just
force.
squirted out of the neck hole when I turned her head. But yeah, no, they're like horrifying injuries. And she has half of a library card on her.
But why the library card? Did he want us to find it?
To show the library card, because I don't feel like describing that one. That's wrong. To be fair, the zoom in did cut off like the really, like the worst of it.
The evidence in the Mueller case was solid.
We're back to
Convinced
wide
about
shots,
Mendez.
so
Best way to get away with murder is to pin it on somebody
once
else.
again,
I'll bet a month's
it's
salary.
gonna
was
pop
his
up.
hobby.
Like it'll be in the background of a shot or in a wide.
Yeah. We know the MO. So does every jerk who kills his wife and girlfriend looking for a way out. I've spoken to
Cole's
Cloud.
so done with this
Still believes the Dahlia perp has medical experience.
4 women, all murdered, all put on display, all with messages.
Mueller had no message. Look, Phelps, this is getting us nowhere.
That's true.
Anything for us
Mueller
to go
did
on
have
about?
no
Head injuries from contact with road, bruising from a small man's shoe,
hovering
further
over the
blunt
button.
force trauma to the occipital region at the base of the skull. Could have been fatal, but clear signs of strangulation would seem to rule it out.
Lipstick appears to be a similar color to the other cases. I'll see if I can nail down a brand.
All right, let's go look for clues. Yeah, Cole, just pick it up.
If she took a blow to the head like the others, she was probably unconscious when
Once
struck.
again, why are the fabric physics so good? For this horrific bullshit, why are the fabric physics so good? There's actually an Easter egg in this case. I think it's around here. We're gonna go try to look for it. So soft. Why are there tissues and a fucking pack of smokes here? Blood trail leading over there.
May as well follow the trail.
You know, that's not horrifying. Let's go ahead and show all clues. We got the points to remain. Holy shit. So we're gonna,
Phelps,
I guess,
you'll
follow
want
the
to come and take a look
clues.
at this.
Our first clue. It's a lady's hat. Of the name of Antonia.
Antonia. Huh. Same as the library card.
Okay. I wonder if there's any other hats around here. Alright, let's follow the blood trail a little. There's a lot of garbage around here, so, like, you don't need to check everything. But there's something in a trash can around here that I'm very particular at looking at. Not that lady's shoe.
We kept the area pristine for you
there
boys.
it is.
Let's check it out.
Listen to the music cue. Oh, it won't do it. Or it didn't do it. There's a cowboy hat here. It's supposedly a Red Dead Redemption reference. I'm disappointed. Alright, we're looking for blood. Let's follow the blood trail. He's here. There used to be a sound effect. It might not be in this version of the game. Because this is the, like, later model, like,
Proximity
version.
to the scene, plus the bloodstains. No way is this coincidence.
There's something over
On
there.
it goes.
Something glistening.
House keys. Strung up like bait on a hook.
Arthur didn't exist yet, so John Marsden.
You think he's trying to lead us somewhere?
Probably all the way to City Hall, that brazen son of a bitch.
That's got to be a code or a cipher.
253? On the wall here. And then goes up this ladder. I think this is a neat idea that they make you follow a blood trail.
Where are you taking us?
But, like, it's a bit, like, jank. A pigeon. The pigeons did it. A Maladano.
Empty. Where is all of this meant to be taking us? He clearly wants us to find these things. He's left them for us.
There you go, Phelps. You got a new M.O. I told you he wasn't our guy.
Or he might just be getting more confident.
I mean, he could be getting more confident. This appears to be a makeup
Enameled
color.
and gold-plated. This was precious to her.
That is adorable, though, too. Like, that is real cool looking. Could you imagine trying to climb this and paint blood splatters at the same time? Are we looking for an octopus? I think an octopus did this. So it's bloody as hell climbing this.
Here. What's the significance?
Scraped their knees the whole way up. Clearly. I mean, this is clearly the how, though. They used a paintbrush. And a bucket. It's telling me it'll zoom slightly in. So I don't know, like... Oh, wait.
Looks as though the killer was decorating with this.
Like... He clearly used a bucket and a brush to do this. And here we have the final bit of our little investigatory matter. Making sure we know it was
Once are
hers.
identified. Mrs. Antonia Maldonado.
The other half of her
712
laundry,
North Hill Street, downtown.
Not laundry card. Christ. Here's me absolutely losing it. Not even being able to curse correctly. I do love that this game didn't make me climb back down.
It was Mrs. Maldonado, right?
That's affirmative.
All right, so then there's a husband we should
I
be
fucking
looking
say it
for.
with so much bigger. Oh God.
I get the point.
Rusty's razor, of course. I don't want to question your tried and tested techniques, Detective Galloway. But doesn't the DA require sound casework before he'll close the book?
He's got a confession. And, you know, there's ways of getting it.
I'm sure.
Any Central Unit, Car 16 Adam reports a possible jumper at 8th and Hope, the Methodist Church unit to handle.
This is a unique one. We're going to this one. I looked away for 1 second. But we got to report him a jumper. We haven't had one of those yet. Let's see what the body count is for this one. Old Cole Phelps. Shit. We are gonna eventually try to do a whole mission without causing any damage. We're gonna see if I can do it. Because I want you all to get nice and used to me driving like an asshole. And then I'm going to take that away. No, we might even drive fast. But, like, I won't be using cinematic camera. You know. Slow down, you idiot. I have a siren on. Like, I'm allowed to.
Any Central Unit, Car 16 Adam reports a possible jumper at 8th and Hope, the Methodist Church
Union
unit to
Stars.
handle code 2 identified.
11K, go ahead.
Larry King, 816 Adam, possible jumper.
Death plunge.
I'll do it! So help me God, I'll jump!
You need to get up
Do
there.
it, nerd.
Let me do the talking, detective. I know a ton of this psychology stuff. You take the back alley and find a way up there.
I know a ton of this psychology
Phelps,
stuff.
let's get moving.
You jumping?
Bet
Make
you
sure
won't.
warm me
No
before you
balls.
do.
I will! Wait. What?
You think this thing can hold you, Rusty?
I'll bring you down with me, Phelps.
I'm surprised that Rusty can climb this. Like, to be fair, this is a scene from, like, several movies, essentially.
No offense, but I don't want you splashed on my shoes.
Jesus Christ.
Are you crazy? What are you trying to do?
I remember my first jumper. Could have so...
This what you wanted?
I can't do it.
This is Cole trying to be,
quietly,
like,
just...
all right.
I need some
And
help.
he still kind of comes
Please.
across as an asshole.
You gotta get me some help.
You're a danger to yourself and to others.
Like, The YMCA is right there. But yeah, so that's a
Can you
unique
drive to this
street
one?
crime. Like, they're all, like, kind of unique. But, like, that one, like, you don't really, I don't think you encounter another jumper the whole game. So it's just kind of, like, neat to do. Oh, this is my favorite one. Rooms, 35 cents. Hold on. Game. Hold on. We're hitting the inflation calculator, y'all. All right. So, once again, like I said the other day, because Zagbu is playing Red Dead Redemption 2, and I am playing this, I have had just like two inflation calculators just open on my computer for like a while now. To give you an idea, what was it? To rent a room? 35 cents to rent a room. A whole room to yourself. In 1947, at this boarding house, would have costed you $4.95. I don't know if that's a day, a week, a month, a year. But in today's money, it would have been about $4.97. To rent a bed, it was 15 cents, and that would be $2.13 today. Just remember, rich people are stealing from us. Because nothing should be all that much that big of a difference.
Wait just a moment.
Never. Forgot to switch the camera back. That's my bad.
I'm sorry. Can
Howdy,
I
Sylvan.
help you?
How are you today?
LAPD, ma'am. Detective Phelps in Galloway. Does Mrs. Maldonado live here?
Yes, she does. I'm Mrs. Barbara LaPenta, the
Weren't
owner of
you
this
just
boarding
on?
house.
I feel like you were just
Is
on.
there a problem?
I'm afraid so, ma'am. Do you mind if we come in?
Chillin'.
Is there somewhere we can discuss
How about
this?
you?
Of course.
Playing some Red Dead.
Follow me through to the parlor.
Damn, this ain't Red Dead.
Wipe your feet as you come in, detectives.
This
Pick
is
one.
LA Noire. God damn it.
Mrs. Maldonado
Not Red
was
Dead,
found
Ralph.
dead this
As
morning.
much as I want it to be, it's not
Dead?
Red Dead.
Oh, no. She can't be.
I'm afraid she was murdered, ma'am. We need to take a look at her things.
I can't believe it. A person seems so alive.
A person seems so alive before they're murdered.
Antonia's room is upstairs. Last door on the left.
Thank you. We'll be back shortly.
Excuse us a moment, ma'am.
Upstairs, last door on the left.
Hey, Cole, get moving.
Bitch, I'm already up here.
What are we waiting for?
God damn it, Rusty, come on. Shit. Oh, her room's
Look at
been,
that. Someone's turned the place over.
her room's been,
A smashed window explains why the place looks tossed.
I want to say turned over, and Rusty just said that. Window smashed.
You know how I feel about windows, Phelps.
No, I don't know how you feel about windows, Rusty. Don't care, Finbar. Miss Maldonado. Miss Antonio Isabel Maldonado. Care of Parsons Boarding House. 712 North Hill Street, downtown Los Angeles, California. Antonia. Further to my previous correspondence of August 7th, I am writing to inform you that your petition to the Superior Court of the State of California has been accepted and a court date scheduled. Your case, docket number 98765. They didn't even try with that number. 98765. Will be held on September 17th. Doubt her. Well, she's dead. She's the victim, so I will not be interrogating her. I am told that your husband, Angel Christopher Maldonado, residing at 304-330 North Hill Street, Los Angeles, California, has been served with the official papers and is on notice to appear at the Central District Court on the above date. So what, just because she's a victim, she's innocent? Doubt her, I said. I mean...
Okay, we have an address.
She clearly didn't do it. It definitely wasn't self-inflicted. The body. Though it is not essential, and many women in your position... quote on the day below. Though it is not essential, and many women in your position choose not to do so. I would advise you also appear at the Central District Court on the scheduled date. In my experience, a woman's plaintiff presence in a case like this can do so much to influence proceedings. And if your husband does not appear on September 17th, which you told me is likely, then it can only help our chances. Yours sincerely, scribbly marks, Frederick D. Tattersall, LLBJD. Jail her. I mean, even in the 40s, doubt the lawyer, doubt everyone. Charm bracelet.
Charm bracelet wasn't among the crime scene evidence.
I had to cough. I wonder how much more evidence is here. How much more evidentiary things. Wait, can I go out the window or do I have to go out back? Okay, I can go out the window. There is like this big old piece of wrought iron fence out here. And I feel like that might be important. Especially since it's bent and looks like somebody tried to
broke
use
in
it to pry
using
the
this
window.
thing instead of a crowbar. Wonder where it was taken from.
Where was it taken from? I'm going to bet it was probably nearby. And since that doesn't have... That doesn't... Okay, well, fuck me. Maybe it wasn't taken from nearby. Okay, I cannot find any more clues. Come on, Rusty, back in the house. Get back in the fucking house, Finbar. Let's talk to this fucking old hag.
We have some questions, ma'am, if you're up to it.
Yes, Detective. I'll do my best.
Possible suspects. We are talking to a 62-year-old Barbara Lampini.
Do you have any idea who might have wanted to hurt Mrs. Maldonado?
That rat of her husband, Angel. She was serving him divorce papers.
If I killed every wife that served me papers, I'd be a mass murderer.
Are you being flippant, young man?
No, ma'am.
Barbara definitely did it. She's got that steely gaze, so I assume she's telling me the truth here.
What can you tell us about Angel Maldonado?
She married him when she was 17.
She's like looking into my
He
fucking
was
soul.
cruel to her. Very cruel. She was a good girl. Little on the religious side, but a good girl.
Movements of the victim.
What time did Antonia go out yesterday?
She left around 9.
Do you know where she went?
No, I have no idea. She was a good girl, but she didn't confide in me.
Tell me the truth. You know where she went and why she went there.
You best keep your attitude under control, young man. You have some proof of what you're saying?
I always like that if you accuse them of lying, you have to provide proof.
Looks like I was mistaken.
Also, you can... I do think she's not telling me the truth.
A nosy old hag like you knows everything about the people who live under her roof. Where did she go?
Promise.
I think she went to a bar.
Also, he definitely just called her a nosy old hag.
Not a lot lately.
This bar have a name?
El Dorado Bar.
The
a
El
Latino
Dorado.
place on North Los Angeles Street.
That's only a couple of blocks from where we found the body.
Evidence of a break.
You've had a break-in?
No. That can't
That
be
was the
true.
most bullshit. No. No. Now, I have evidence of the
You're
break-in.
being economical with the truth, Mrs. Lepenti. What do you have to hide?
I have no idea what you are talking about.
So Antonia lost her keys and used an iron bar to jimmy the back window?
I heard a noise in the early hours of the morning. I thought it might be a raccoon at the milk bottles.
Raccoons often use metal bars to break glass windows.
Very bad for business if this news got out. I have a reputation to protect.
Antonia and her husband were estranged?
Yes. She moved here after she separated from her husband 2 months ago.
Husband.
But Antonia still wore a wedding ring?
She wore the wedding ring and a necklace. She always wore a religious necklace.
I don't think they're...
That's about all of her jewelry.
You lying bitch.
What about her bracelet?
I don't know anything about a bracelet.
In her wedding photo, she's displaying a charm bracelet.
That thing? She never wore it. He gave it to her. She always kept it in that wooden jewelry box.
Thanks, ma'am. You've been very helpful.
Pay a call to that husband of hers. Lock him up and throw away the key.
Ma'am, you say that about everybody.
We can either front Angel, seeing as the finger's pointing right at him, or we could check out the El Dorado bar.
Let's go check out the El Dorado bar. That's a nice car. Are we parked in the driveway? Like we fucking live here?
A nosy old hag? Ah! And I thought I was coming on strong with the ex-wife.
Sometimes you have to be firm to get the information you need.
God damn it, ain't that the truth?
I too
You don't
enjoy
think it's
that.
strange that
Phelps
all
called
these
her a
murders are
nosy
happening
old
to
hag.
girls who've been out drinking?
No. A broad drinks, she gets a bit tight, she starts mouthing off. This leads to that, and she ends up in an alleyway. Sad story, but this town...
That is not how that's supposed to work, Rusty.
Why don't you want to see a connection here?
Because there are perfectly good real-life suspects for every one of these murders. We don't need to go looking for the monster under the bed.
Hold
Think there's anything to the divorce angle?
I've been through 3.
By the way, that's a thing I'm probably gonna like pull up a guide and do. We're gonna look for all the landmarks.
It would hurt his
I
sense
should
of
probably
who
do
he
it
is. He'd
soon.
see himself
I
as a
think
failure.
there's a thing
woman
coming up where I
taking
need to know where I'm at.
Whoa there! Then she fronts him and he snaps. Looks for me.
I'd like my car polished, please.
Piece of shit. I don't know about you, but I feel more comfortable with the siren on. What do you think?
What can I get you?
LAPD. Detectives Phelps and Galloway.
Diego Aguilar. How can I help?
You worked the bar last night?
Yeah. Me and a temp guy from the agency.
Did you have a woman in here last night? 21 years old, Hispanic,
Didn't-
drinking heavily?
We have a lot of ladies like that in here.
Didn't we
But
meet a
yeah, I
guy
know
from
who
the
you mean.
agency already?
Antonia Maldonado. What did she do?
She was murdered last night.
Oh, shit.
It is interesting that
You
all
know her
the dead
well?
women
Was
so
she a
far
regular?
have been to bars.
Hell no.
Like the night they were killed.
She was good and tight last night, complaining about her old man.
Please don't refer
It's a
to how
story you
tight
get
she
used to
is.
working in
That's
the bar.
uncomfortable.
She was so hammered last night.
Especially after what
she left
I've
a letter
seen.
on the bar. I'll show you.
killing women for drinking. Certainly seems that way.
What time did you get off waiting table?
Angel Maladano, by hand.
Sam is taking me to Palm Springs for the weekend.
Which the envelope we found in the pigeon coop also said by hand. Los Angeles County, the state of California. Whereas
No need to.
Antonia
She was shouting
Maladano
about it and waving the letter around. Said she
did
was
on
gonna
the
show
8th
him.
day of August, 1947, per her petition to the Superior Court of the State of California, praying for the cases therein set forth, that she might be divorced from the bonds of matrimony entered into with you, Angel Maladano. We do therefore command that Angel Maladano and the said defendant, that setting aside all other business and excuses whatsoever, and that's a subpoena from the 40s, certainly seems that way, you be and appear in your proper person at the Central District Court of the Superior Court of the State of California on Wednesday, the 17th day of September, 1947. That one was hard. Next to answer the petition of divorce from the bonds of matrimony on the grounds of cruelty. Shout out to printing A4 landscape. It's got a seal and all up top, like right there. Like, it's an official document. I lost my place. All right, who cares? Yeah, we fucked up switching to portrait. I feel like certain documents are still landscape.
Can you remember what jewelry she was wearing?
She had a necklace. Some kind of religious thing, I think. You know, the temp guy would have more of an idea. She took the beer he served her and cried into it all night.
What time did she leave?
Can't say for sure.
Nah, you know. Don't you fuck.
Where did she go? Give me something or the LAPD will start getting interested in this place.
Take it easy.
Cold flies
cab,
off the handle
okay?
immediately.
And my phone was out of order. The closest one I knew was at the fruit market across the street, so I suggested she try
what market?
She seemed reluctant.
Did Antonia say where she was going when she left?
She said she was
Guy's
going to
got
serve the papers
expressive
on her
eyebrows,
husband.
yeah.
Said that would take the
His
smile
eyebrows
off
are
his
like
face.
150%
me,
what the rest of his face
She
is
was
doing.
scared, and the drink was for Dutch courage.
Oh, he locked into like immediate eye contact.
She attract any interest?
An extremely drunk young woman? What do you think? She managed to scare them off, though.
Thanks. You've been a big help.
Wish I had eyebrows like that. You
No
and me
problem.
both.
Hey, get the guy, will you?
Hey.
We'll do our best.
We increased her
One
rank.
last question. What size shoe do you take, Mr. Aguilar?
A broad 9. I have wide feet.
Say, honey, what time did you get off waiting table?
It's a weird way to say it.
So, how's your
He was telling us the truth, though. And the phone is out of
Sam is
order.
taking me to Palm Springs for the weekend.
Come on, Finbar.
waitress, can I have another spoon?
Just picked fresh fruit market. Let's go see what the fresh fruit picked market. I think I'm having a stroke.
Shut. Great. We'll need to come back later, Phelps. Maybe somebody here saw Antonia the night she died.
All right, let's go. Let's go get the husband, I guess, or ex-husband, or
That case of the lady cut up.
I don't know. Is it ex-husband at that point?
Get off the road!
Bro, what the fuck are you doing? They fishtail a little too much when you hit the brake. You know, like, I enjoy a little fishtailing just like anybody else. It's a little too much sometimes. Did I leave Finbar? I think I left Finbar at the bar.
You idiot!
That's it. What apartment is he? 304.
Maldonado is in apartment 304.
All right, let's go, Rusty. Two, so one more floor. I'm hungry.
Phelps, this could turn ugly. Forget about knocking. Let's take our boy by surprise.
Hey, what the fuck?
LAPD, motherfucker, you're under arrest.
Great, I'm gonna have to fist fight somebody.
I got a heart.
What do you think, Joe?
Now look.
Come on, keep the hat on. This is the best I've done so far at this. Come on. Come on. I did it. I kept the lid on. I did it.
Damn. They got some decent shots in there.
Fucking go.
Tough these sons of bitches, Phelps.
Thank you, Jack.
LAPD.
I hit the horn myself.
You two
as
are
well.
under arrest. Call for some backup, Finbar.
Galloway, badge number 564.
That
Need a prowl
achievement
car at
seems
the
like it'd be
apartment
hard to
building,
get, so I'm glad
330
that
North
worked out
Hill
for
Street.
me.
2 suspects need transporting to Central.
Your wife has been murdered, Angel.
Antonia? Oh, God, no.
Where were you last night, Angel?
Like you didn't know.
I was here with my brother the whole night, God damn it! You think I'd kill my own wife?
I'm hungry. I didn't stop for anything before I came home. And I ate my lunch at like 5.
Figured the whole place is going over. Then
So
talk
like
to
I'm
the neighbor.
kind of hungry right now. What will you have to eat? Disappointment. I don't think I'm ordering anything or like
Phelps,
gonna get anything.
I don't care that you just got smacked in the head. You don't call me Finbar.
Oh, maybe
Incidental.
maybe at like the tail end of stream I'll order something. That way by the time I wrap up and like set up everything, it'll be just
picked fruit market.
Just fruit picked market.
I wonder if Angel gets all his groceries from this place.
Who buys a crate of booze? Finbar, get the fuck out of the way.
The El Dorado.
The El Dorado bar.
Must be a family favorite.
But I am, though. I'm kind of hungry. How long have we been going? Okay. So actually soon I will be able to eat. I'll be off camera and won't feel bad about myself eating. 'Cause that's the thing, like... Food incoming. I think I got everything. Yeah, no.
What do you want?
LAPD. We're making some inquiries.
Make it quick. I work nights.
So you weren't home last night?
No, I was at work.
You know nothing about Mrs. Maldonado fighting with her husband?
Those two? They're always screaming the place down.
Thanks.
I do like this, too, that we have to go canvass the neighbors.
No good. There's nobody here.
Shoot him.
Thanks. Sorry about that. I'm playing with my kids.
LAPD. Were you here last night?
Yeah.
I feel like
My wife and I are separated.
I feel like that'd be a
And,
weird
I had the
thing
kids last night.
for like
I put 'em to
a
bed
dad
early
in
and
the
went to bed
40s,
myself.
right?
Thanks.
Like that dude's a time traveler, clearly. Everybody knows, like dads didn't show love until at least the like late '90s.
Hello.
LAPD, ma'am.
Where's
Did
your
you hear
wife
a
to do that,
disturbance
sir?
last night?
Yes. Yes, I did. Mrs. Maldonado lit out of here, and her husband ran out after her.
All right,
saw
lady,
this,
you are
Miss
trying way too hard
Aranda.
to like have that mysterious
the door
kind
open
of.
Did you see Mr. Maldonado come back inside after he ran out?
No. I didn't.
Thanks. We'll be in touch.
I kept thinking you were going to call that one a nosy old hag too, Phelps. Well-executed restraint.
I'm executing restraint right now, Finbar.
There's gotta be something in here I missed. Like, I feel like there's something I missed in this fucking apartment. I don't feel good about it. Oh, I definitely missed something because it's letting me use an intuition. So we're gonna look around for it. On the balcony? I don't think it's... This apartment has like 3 exits to the outside and like a balcony. This is a nice apartment. Oh. Wonder if this bloody shirt hanging by the back door is what I missed.
This will take some explaining.
All right. Now that I get everything. I got everything good. Come on, Finbar. Let's go. Nope. How? Okay, I clearly do not understand the layout of that apartment building.
Car 11K, car 11 King, come in. Car 11K, car 11 King, come in.
Can I answer? Like, am I not allowed to? Can only Rusty answer?
Car 11K, car 11 King, come in.
KGPL, 11 King, over.
Apparently Rusty's only allowed to answer.
Captain Donnelly and Detective Sergeant Finnis Brown urgently request your presence at Central. A new letter has been found.
Can you answer that, please?
11K, en route.
Another letter? I thought the letter was from a nut.
These letters, Brown and Hanson believe they are genuine. From him.
Now he sent another.
You know, I really hate this fuck. This Black Dahlia guy. Have you seen the body? Fucking case just nozzled way through the guts. Oh. Every prom queen, every fucking hick town in America. Gently.
Rusty, I zoomed in there with a quickness. They're still closed? Alright, location. Pardon me, sir. Police business and all that.
Hey!
One of these days, I'll get somewhere without hitting anything. And it'll be a glorious day.
All units also need help. 415 and shots fired. 313 Bunker Hill Avenue. 313 Bunker Hill Avenue. Unit to handle code 3 identified.
So do y'all prefer mouse and keyboard driving in a game like this, or do you prefer controller? I feel like driving with a mouse and keyboard is not a thing I'm used to. Like, I just, for whatever reason, I always feel like a controller is just better for me. Like, hate controller for certain things. Like first-person shooters, hell no. You need a whole racing sim. I watched a video the other day about racing sims, and now YouTube keeps serving me up videos about racing sims. Like, and it's like, I don't want to spend $1,000 on a racing sim. Where the fuck is this place?
This is 11K. We'll handle the 415.
11K, officer needs help. 415 shots fired. 313 Bunker Hill Avenue. 313 Bunker Hill Avenue. 11K.
Oh shit. Once again, was not looking. It ended poorly for me.
Whoa, if someone reports this...
Did I not make it there in time or some shit? Like, this is the second one that just kind of disappeared when we were like...
All units also needs help. 415 and shots fired. 313 Bunker Hill Avenue. 313 Bunker Hill Avenue. Unit to handle code 3 identified.
This is 11K. We'll handle the 415.
Need to be very careful because the car's almost dead.
11K, officer needs help. 415 shots fired. 313 Bunker Hill Avenue.
Okay, correction. The
313
car's
Bunker
dead.
Hill Avenue. 11K, code 3.
Come on, Rusty. We're gonna run for it.
That's that cop. Seems like a decent guy. This guy must have escaped from the loony bin.
Hopefully the car will respawn when we get there. I think it will. I think for
Why
street
don't you
crimes,
come
they'll
on
often
out,
do.
Jimmy? I won't let them hurt you. Not my honey boy.
I told you not to call me that, woman. Now shut the hell up.
Honey boy,
You
put down the
shut the hell
shotgun.
up.
Hoof it.
That the lady of the house?
It's a nice story. Two old lovebirds just moved in together, but they had a falling out, and he chased her across the yard with a 12 gauge.
Like
Now
you
it's
do.
over us.
Get the bastard. Officer down. Give yourself up. Now. Swine.
Jesus
You're a
Christ.
cop killer. Reinforcements on the way. Cease and desist.
Got him. I downed Honey Boy. Are you sure? Or his cop car makes it to their side. No way does anybody who... Cole Phelps is standing at the fucking thing with his gun in his hand looking pissed. Like, only gotta shoot him with 2 mags, not all of them. Hey, the car's back. Come on, Rusty. Get out of the car, Rusty.
You can drive.
I'm gonna make Rusty drive. I've already wrecked one car. Well, you ever seen on NASCAR where they have like that truck filled with like a full mechanic setup? It's kind of like that, just follows just to call.
The captain is waiting for you downstairs with Pinker.
I don't know where
You
downstairs
gonna go
is.
downstairs and see Donnelly or what?
I don't know where downstairs is, Rusty. Oh, I found downstairs, Rusty.
Isn't that the cop who caught the guy who was pretending?
That's the hero of this game, the pit crew. Exactly.
What on earth is that man doing?
Cole Phelps cost the taxpayers of LA millions of dollars a year.
Have you met Finis Brown?
Pleased to meet you, sir.
Now, who the fuck
This
is
information
Finis
is
Brown?
confidential and doesn't leave this room.
The new letter was left in the back seat of a cab. The driver thinks it was put through the window and not left by a customer.
We're checking all this fares back 24 hours regardless.
Good.
Like the previous letters, it's been assembled from headlines and typed from the Times and Examiner, then glued to an envelope.
Like a journal. It all comes full
This
circle.
one? That's also new. A poem, hand-typed.
Do you mind if I take a look?
Go ahead. We've been over both documents pretty
I
carefully.
gotta read a
They've been
fucking
wiped
poem
with gasoline, so there's no
again.
chance of prints.
Wiped with gasoline to remove prints. Have changed my
Message from the Celine Henry
mind. You would not give a square deal. Fuck you, BD. Tex. Heap upon thy soul by virtue
Upon
of
thy
this
soul
curse.
by virtue of
Ill
this
deeds
curse.
then be thou damned. Beholding good, both infinite as is the universe. And thou and they and thy self-torturing out solitude. An awful image of calm power. Though how thou sittest, let the hour come and when thou must appear to be that which thou art internally. And after many a fuse and fruitless crime, scorn track thy leg and fall through the boundless space and time.
That's why we called you in.
Do you think
Beatty,
it's original?
as in Black Dahlia.
Not unless he's a genius.
You like this nut job's poem?
No, I like Shelley. It was written at least 100 years ago.
Shelley. Sure, I knew that.
You see, Finis? I told you this
Was
lad
it
was a bad
though?
boy.
You're
Sure,
talking
but
about the
what
one
does it got
with
to do with the case?
Josh Hartnett?
Prometheus Unbound.
I heard that movie
Prometheus
sucks, but
was
I haven't.
a titan, a superhuman character
You
who
know,
defied the
watched it.
gods to bring fire to humanity.
The
It's
Dahlia
your opinion.
guy believes he's Superman.
Your guess is as good as mine. One thing for sure is that he's educated. What about the link to the Henry case?
He could have got the wording from the papers. As you said, he is fiendishly clever and takes pleasure in taunting us. What's happening with the Maldonado case?
We have the husband in custody. We haven't interviewed him yet.
Well, upstairs then, lads, and see if we can break him.
Let's go see if we can break this man.
What on earth is that man doing?
I'm walking
Mother,
upstairs.
proud of him, catching all those criminals. Poor guy must be going
I want to make
crazy.
homicide. You know you made it.
I need to cough again.
Improved your attitude, Angel?
What do you want me to say? I was with Antonia the night she died, but she left the apartment, and that was the last time I saw her.
Last contact.
So
with
your
the
wife
living.
paid you a visit last night. What time was that?
Late, around midnight, maybe? She didn't stay long.
Oh, I do have a thing labeled husband's alibi. From the apartment building. Oh, you lying son of a bitch.
You're lying, Angel. You went after her. I think you killed her.
You're out of your mind. My brother will tell you I was at home.
We have a witness who confirms that you were arguing, that your wife ran out, that you followed her, and didn't come back.
I know this looks bad, but it's not true.
Yeah, it looks like dinner's gonna be disappointing.
We argued,
tonight.
all right?
I should have grabbed something on my way home.
She
from
went
work.
out, and I went out after her, and she jumped in a car on the corner.
There was a car waiting for her?
But do we trust
Can you
Barbara?
describe the driver?
I trust no
Not the driver. It was too dark. But the car, it was a brown Ford coupe.
Brown Ford.
You and your wife weren't getting along. She was divorcing you. Is that why you killed her?
We fought, yeah, but we weren't getting a divorce.
You lying son of a... We saw the
don't believe
divorce
you, Angel.
subpoena.
She'd been granted a decree nisi. She pushed you too far, and you lashed out.
I told you, I wouldn't accept a divorce.
divorce papers. Like,
The judge had set a date. You were going to be paraded in front of the whole city for your cruelty to her, Angel.
Antonia. Oh, Jesus. She came in drunk, out of her mind. She doesn't normally drink. She was looking around in her bag. Said she wanted to serve me papers. Me, her own husband.
oh yeah.
So I slapped her down. She
Jesus
ran
Christ,
out.
dude. This is why she's
That's the
divorcing
truth.
you. Shit like that.
What size shoe do you wear, Angel?
Size 8. What difference does that make?
When we found your wife, her jewelry had been removed. Was she wearing her religious medallion last night?
Sure. She always wore that.
Well, okay. I think he's telling the truth, but he's...
What about the charm bracelet? Was she wearing that?
You know about that? She never wore it. She didn't like the message. She kept it locked up in that box of hers.
Your wife has been brutally murdered. So how do you explain your shirt being covered in blood?
You found that? I cut myself shaving.
I don't think he's truthful, Sylvan. He's not looking away, though. Like, it's definitely a less, like, fit... Doubting. Or, actually, hold on. Let's see if I can't make this a little easier. Remove an answer. I think it's doubting.
Angel, I'm not going to waste any more time on this. Give me something, or I'm going to have you charged.
My brother, Hippolito. He said some bad things
Hippolito
about
a name?
Antonia last night.
I've never heard
I had
that
a
one.
sock 'em one. We got into it.
I meet a lot of people.
Keep talking.
Like,
She said she came from the El Dorado bar.
And
it all
It's
comes
not
back.
one of my places. We used to buy fruit at the market down the street.
Everything comes back to the
But
bar
creep
and
there
the
was
fruit
always
market.
running his eyes all over my wife.
What's the name of this fruit market?
Just picked fruit. Ord Street downtown.
One last question, Angel. Do the words kiss the blood mean anything to you?
No. Sounds sick to me.
You're not in the clear by any means, Angel. You're going back into a cell. You should think about whether
Yeah,
you have
just
anything
picked
else
fruit
you
had
need to share with
alcohol
us.
in it. Yeah. Yeah, it's true. It was filled with wine. But, like, I feel like that's not too abnormal. Like, your wine place would, or your fruit place would sell wine. Especially at this time.
You know the way. You can drive.
Fine. Where are we headed?
I want to make homicide. Gotta get that guy.
What's your read on Maldonado?
I still like him for it. Seriously, that line about the guy at the fruit market making eyes at his woman? Please. We'll get to the market and the guy behind the counter will tell us he saw Angel drag his old lady off into the night. This case will be shut like all the others.
Yes, thank you. First I passed out. Oh. That's cool. Thank you. No problem. Hopefully you got some good sleep out of it, though. That's the important bit. The good sleep. A good fat sleep. Hell yeah. Absolutely fireproof. Well, I do want to test that. Melodious voice solving crimes help me sleep so soundly. Good to hear. I want some fruit. Fruit would be tasty. Ooh, a pineapple. Pull out the flamethrower. There's a flamethrower in this game.
I got a call back for that Universal Chorus line.
Congrats. I'm glad something good's happening for you.
LAPD, Detective Phelps and Galloway.
Clem Feeney, what can I do for you?
Did you happen to see a young woman last night? 21 years old, Hispanic?
Sure, she came by last night. Why do you ask?
Distinctive.
She was wearing a necklace?
I didn't notice.
You weren't paying attention, Feeney?
Hey, you're getting the wrong idea.
I don't like this dude already. Oh, and he's shifty. He's shifty.
Exactly how much fruit do you sell here after
Rusty
midnight?
Shifty down.
Look, not much.
And they have the box of
I sell the odd
anti-masturbation
bottle on the side to the
cornflakes.
after-hours crowd. Look, I don't want any trouble. I'm just trying to make a buck.
The young lady arrived around midnight?
Yeah, something like that. Use a phone for a
Delicious,
cab
delicious
and left.
cornflake. I'm not a big cornflake guy. I like the ones with the dumb sugar on it. With the tiger. I can't remember what they're called. Those are all right occasionally. But I'm not really a flake kind of guy. Frosted Flakes, yes. I enjoy the occasional Frosted Flake. I'm more of a Cheerios guy. Other than cornflakes. I've had like the knockoff versions. But like... Oh yeah, you're looking away.
You already knew Mrs. Maldonado, didn't you, Clem?
But
Sure, I met her
generally
before.
speaking,
She seemed like a nice lady.
I tend to like the
Her husband went apeshit one
like
day when he got me
Cheerios or
talking to her.
Kicks,
She had me back until last night.
Boo Berry.
Where did she go from
The best
here?
cereal,
She
Boo
wanted a
Berry.
cab, but I couldn't get her one. I was about to offer to drive her, but a car pulled up and she got into that.
No, he is locked into that stare.
Can you describe the car?
Brown Ford Coupe, I think. She seemed to know
Ford
the guy.
again.
Do you mind if we look around?
Why would you want to do that?
Because we say so.
I guess you can.
I mean, we say
Don't
so.
you
It's
have to
not
get
really
a court
legal
order or
precedent.
something? I have rights.
Like
Clem?
Shh. Well, there's only one room, and it has gold handles, so I know I can go in there. Goddamn, Cole.
No wonder he stays open late at night. People have to get their vitamins. Check through this stuff before we get back out there.
Hold on. Wait. Yeah, there was no alcohol behind him, and I didn't see any in the store. So yeah, this might be an illegal liquor business. Oh, Jesus. Knife covered in blood. A very
Cut someone
awkwardly
who's
shaped
already
knife.
dead.
It's a typical power thing. Once the stiff is dead, the creep usually feels they can do
Scalpel,
whatever
that's
they
why
like.
it looks weird.
Must have seen it
Scalpel.
during the war.
Are you working Friday night? We should go out afterwards.
Another tire iron. There's always a tire iron.
So what are we hiding in here? This thing needs a combination.
Hold on. We have a combination. Personal stop pattern note. 253. Two. 5. 3. Haha! And it's a charm bracelet. With
I got a call back for that
Evansis?
universal chorus line. I just don't know how to dance the bebop.
I like how closely that had to zoom in to see Cole Phelps' fingers. Okay, but like
This fruit stall punk gets about 10 seconds to explain before I pull his fucking arms off.
Clem!
Don't run, Clem. Don't run in a pickup truck. Come on. I like how
God
shitty
damn it,
every
get out
door
there, Cole.
sounds.
I'll try to shoot out his tires. Wish me luck.
Oh, we're fucked, Rusty. God, my watch is vibrating.
Should have grabbed him when we had the chance, Phelps.
When we had the chance, we didn't know he was our guy.
I can
Strange
go
that
wherever
he
you
could
can
trail
go,
blood
truck.
right back to his own mark.
Maybe he wanted to be caught. A lot of them do.
I'm without wreck. I think I've caused more damage than
It's
he
almost
has.
too perfect, isn't it?
There's no such thing as too perfect.
I don't think he's hit anything yet.
Phelps, you gotta get me closer.
I'm trying, Rusty.
Hit him, Cole. Spit him out.
I think I got him. Well, that's not how that works. Come here, fruit man.
You're a sick man, Clem. You need help.
Clem does kind of look like a sick man.
Outstanding job on this case, gentlemen. The poor woman can now rest in peace. I'll pay the fiend a personal visit myself and remind him that crime in this city does not go unpunished. When they finish with him at the receiving hospital, we'll have him up before the grand jury. I have a meeting this afternoon with the mayor, lads. I'll be sure to mention your names.
Don't mention me to the mayor.
On your way.
I mean, I get it. Let's see how we did. Let's see our fitness report. 17 of 17, 13 of 13. Only 1,500 property damage. $838 of city damage. Given the size of Clem's stats, it's a wonder you didn't catch him red-handed at the El Dorado. 4 stars. Hell yeah. We did so good that time. Because I let Rusty drive to like 2 places. I only killed 1 car. But don't worry, Zach, but we're wrapping up. Because it is now 2:30 in the morning. And I think we only have 2 to 3 cases left. Another case closed. No survivors. But yeah, so do we think it was the husband or do we think it was the guy we arrested? Because if you notice, no, for this desk, for homicide. Yeah, when I give you a case number left, like, I mean of the case, or of the desk we're working, not. Who do we arrest? I missed it. Was it the fruit guy? We arrested the fruit guy, but we also arrested the ex-husband. And once again, all the homicide cases kind of do this, where it's like, might be this person, it might not. Who's to say? Which is weird. Like, all of the homicide cases are pretty similar with different details. This is one of the ones that, like, I don't really have, like, an opinion on. I don't know who's better for it. But maybe they did it together. Maybe it's strangers on a train. You know? Oh, it's by the way, I want to show this off. I've had this tie since I was a kid. It's like the most vintagey looking, like, tie. Well, no, it's like a full-size tie. It's like an adult tie. But it has, like, this, like, little diamond pattern on it. I've had it forever. It reminds me of, like, this era. Like, it reminds me of, like, you know, the 50s and 60s kind of stuff. So I've always kept it around. And unfortunately, it does not have a thing on the back to hold the tongue anymore. But yeah, just like an old silk tie. Time to add a thing. No, I do not wish to show. At least not show this tie. Because I don't know enough about it to, like, find another one if I fuck it up. But yeah, I thought this tie went pretty well with get a tie clip. Yeah, that's probably what I'll do. I don't wear it all that often because I have other ties I like more, or I have to match. I don't wear this one all that often. I just kind of keep it around. But I thought it kind of fit the aesthetic. But yeah, I think that's it for me tonight. I hope you all have a lovely weekend. Which, by the way, my nose is itchy. By the way, dear viewer, Sunday, starting at 6 p.m. Eastern, which will be 3 p.m. Pacific, we will be having our second stream anniversary. It looks right now like we're playing RE2, last I looked at the votes, and I think Leon, if I remember the votes correctly, not me bringing them up like I meant to earlier and forgetting. Yeah, we're currently Leon is in the lead for RE2, but it'll be like it was last year where we're doing a bunch of like, you know, hindrances and like stuff you can give me, bringing back such favorites as make me save at the next typewriter, pick my weapon for the next 5 minutes, a wealth of ammo, infinite ammo for 10 minutes, weapon roulette, unarmed for 5 minutes, moonwalking 5 minutes, no running, no thumbs, oven mitts. I am planning on going to the dollar store and buying oven mitts, knife only, which in RE2 really sucks, because the knife in RE2 is about as sharp as a butter knife. Like, it is not a weapon. It's a popsicle stick. One Magman. I only get the ammo that fits into that particular gun. It's only a scratch. I don't remember what that one does. Turn off auto aim. And reject survival, become dinner. If you have any ideas for more of them, feel free to post them in the Discord. Or if you also like, you can follow me at any of my socials there, up here, or in the easily clickable links right there in the chat or down in the description below. I try segues. They're not just what a guy fell off a cliff on. But yeah, let me know in the Discord suggestion channel. Yeah, N2B. Not too bad? I don't know your youthful slang, Sylvan. Or isn't that also a hair product? Isn't N2B also a hair stuff like glue and like gels? Got to be, yes. I remember that one from my youth. But yeah, if there's any you want to add or any you can think of, just let me know in there and I will add them in. But that is Sunday. We are done for the week with LA Noire. We'll be back to more of it Tuesday with probably age is a syntax. I mean, you're only as old as you feel. You're only as old as your knees will allow you to be. Let's be real, the knees are the first to go. I know this, because mine hurt every day, all the time. But yeah, we'll be back Sunday, though, with the anniversary thing. I'm excited about that. And you should be, too. I don't know why, but you should be. But all that's left of me is to say thank you for coming in. Thank you for watching. Thank you for hanging out. Thank you for lurking. Thank you for chatting. Thank you to the my new follower, C. Monty Burns. Once again, love a Simpsons reference. Thank you both Sylvan and Jagbu for hanging out as always. Great to see you. And I will catch you all later. Bye. Oh shit. I had forgotten about that one. That one got me as well. Well, they've been giving me a lot of ammo and health, so